Thank you. Lila de Lima has raised her hand to rebut.
No doubt, we're all for an independent foreign policy. But that independent foreign policy should be backed up by credible minimal defense. Kukutsain at kukutsain po tayo nung ating katunggali dyan sa usapin ng West Philippine Sea if we cannot achieve at least a more than minimal or credible defense capabilities. And we have entered into these treaties as just one of the modalities, these agreements as just one of the modalities to also pursue AFP modernization. We have to pursue AFP modernization and these modalities, the EDCA, just like the VFA, as supplemental agreements to the Mutual Defense Treaty, would help out in beefing up this defense capability in our country. Of course, dun sa mga ibang sinabi ni Congressman Bello, I totally agree na ipursu pa rin natin yung arbitration. We cannot let down on that. We have to show that indeed we are all for the affirmance of rule of law. We are all for the peaceful means of settling these disputes. But we have to honor our commitments. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we go back. You have a minute 30. First of all, Lila de Lima was at The Hague during the arbitration, yes? You have a minute 30 to rebut again
yes.
if you
Yes.
disagree with anything.
Thank you very much, Justice Secretary. First of all, I've studied U.S. military aid for the Philippines ever since the Marcos era. And let me tell you, what the U.S. gives us is really second and third-hand weapons, Coast Guard cutters that are of World War II vintage, that are really mainly for show rather than for effective defense. The problem with the United States is that it gives you only enough aid to make you continue to be dependent on it. And this has been a pattern. So in terms of AFP modernization, we should strike out on more independent policies and diversify our sources of defense and weaponry. Because in fact, there are weaponry that is more sophisticated and better than those offered by the United States. So I would say that let us streamline our naval defenses with swifter and more current boats instead of World War II cutters. Okay? And let us really pursue diplomacy in ASEAN, including police diplomacy, say with the government of Vietnam to hold joint patrols in the West Philippine Sea. And of course, let's make sure that we win the legal case because China has to listen to global legality.